And welcome back to Stardew Valley. Today we're going to be checking in on Angela. It is year 4, 8th of spring. And that means, of course, that it is time once again for special orders that might just last the rest of the season. At some point, presumably this week, although I don't really have to do it this week, I need to do Ginger Island. I've got to earn some more dragon teeth because I need them for several things, really. But I have to either craft at the workbench or elsewhere. I'm working on the 4 obelisks at the magic book at the wizard's house. I've got just about everything I need. That was done quite some time ago, but I'm short on dragon teeth, and I think that's all. I've got to have some of those also for a couple of recipes that I can't think of at the moment. I hate the volcano dungeon. I really do. I just don't like it. And so that is why partly I keep putting it off. And also, just as a personal goal, I need to go to the Skull Cavern. Try to make it down to level 300. Although, that's not what I'm particularly looking forward to either, because there's a lot of loot that I think I'm going to have to leave. Because I'm not sure if that elevator mod counts starting the actual floor I've reached, or if it makes like the floor that I start on, whatever floor it is, the first floor. But I want to make Skull Cavern 300 at some point too. Anyway, today's weather, or should I say tomorrow's, it's sunny. And it's gonna be clear and sunny on Ginger Island too. The fortune teller. Spirits are happy. Good. Maybe I can get something done. Actually, I tend to get things done anyway. But I mean something in the realm of what I was just talking about doing. Now, living off the land, he's talking about... Got a kitchen? Yes, I do. He's saying cook, because it gives you buffs. Alright. I am currently chasing the animals around, which is always fun, except not really. I need, it looks like, to grab all these seeds, get them out of the way again. There are days I am genuinely tempted to just cut down every tree on the farm. Well, I wasn't trying to do the pig. So... there. I was gonna wait till the end of the season to pick up all the truffles, but that I'm finding doesn't work, because they don't just... And basically, if there's a truffle and there's an animal, you get the truffle first. Okay, whatever. There'll still be plenty to pick up on the last day. Getcha. Okay. Let's see now. I think I'm gonna check if I can. Where is it? I think that one is the original, but I'm gonna drop some cheese on the some milk on the cheese makers anyway. Let's see here. Milk. And some more. Let's see. What color? Yeah, I can do that. There's a silver one. I don't always do it, obviously, but now what I need to try to do is find the other barn, because I want to, I think, incubate another egg. Although I don't think I've got... I don't remember how long it takes an ostrich to produce an egg, so we'll see. Yep, there's one. What color is it? Probably common. Interesting. Good gold. 900. I didn't want to do that. Oh yeah, it did. It went in there. I thought it might have picked up the incubator at first, but nope, there it is. It's doing its thing. So, I had to freeze time or I was going to run out of it. That's just how it is for me. And I have not even finished harvesting. All that time before I had to freeze, and some after, spent chasing the daggone animals. Shame Benjamin can't do that yet. Never will, the way the game is. Oh well. Anyway, onward. Something I forgot to check, but I can check in town just as well as here on the farm, is the calendar. I don't know offhand whose birthdays are this week. I do know that Lewis was very happy with his Stardew tea yesterday in game. But whoever gets a present this week just gets regular ones, because I don't have any Stardew tea handy. Okay, let's see. Day 10 is Vincent. Day 13 is the Egg Festival. And 14th is Haley. Okay. Now, daily quest. Nothing. Nothing, honey. Now we go to the special orders board. Okay. Harvest and ship 100 garlic, or 100 taro roots. Interesting. I think maybe I'll actually take that one again, and well, I won't say stay on Ginger Island, but maybe sleep there and start the days there or something. I don't know. Because I have to obviously tend the animals here. Shane doesn't do it for you most of the time. Alright, we'll take that. It's not going to be profitable in terms of money because each trip over still costs 1,000 unless I use a bunch of totems. But it'll be kind of in line with what I need to be telling myself that I need to be doing, which is getting those dragon teeth. I'm gonna drop by the wizards right quick, check the chest I've got there, see just how many I've got. And we'll just let the pigs do their thing with the truffles, and we will, we have to have 4 million because each obelisk is 1 million. And right now we have 3,609. No. 3,609,676. So yeah, we're just over 3.6 million. And we gotta have 4 million. There's no hurry on it, obviously, but let's see. Where is it now? Wizard House. I had a good chunk of it, and then spent 1 million on the Statue of Blessings. Which, by the way, I should probably go grab a blessing from. Let's see what we've got here. 8 dragon teeth, 10 earth crystals, 5 clams, 45 iridium bars, 10 coral, 10 bananas, 4 cactus fruit, 10 coconut. Yeah, the difference here is that some of the stuff is different quality levels, so I actually have 10 clams, 10 cactus fruit, but the quality is making it sketchy to read. But yeah, I'm just short 2 dragon teeth and a few 100,000 gold, and I can make that. Just do what I do. That's why I'm just letting the pigs do their thing, and only picking up what truffles actually get in the way until the end of the season. Because with any luck, I'll have a crap ton of them, and can then get the obelisks somewhere up right there at the very end of the season or the very beginning of summer. We'll see. Now we're going to check the woods, grab a little bit of hardwood, do all that fun stuff. Actually, one of these days while I'm down here in the forest, I should just chop all this debris. Wild horseradish. That would make Linus very happy. How many island totems do I have? I wonder. Because that will determine how many of them I use on this. I'm not going to run out of them just for this. I'll just pay the money. I can make up 1,000 gold easy enough. But meanwhile, let's see. And the stingrays want some cinder shards. That's rather expensive. In terms of luck, I mean, when you want to do some forging, whether you've got the dwarf forge in your home or the volcano one, nothing cuts that cost, and that's like 20 cinder shards per try, so it's just, yeah, that's rather expensive. Somewhere else I haven't been lately is the slime hutch. Best to just kind of let that one go, because I have to change my equipment to do it. And so when I go in there, I want to get a bunch of stuff. Of course it is. Alright. Inventory full. Cactus fruit in the bin. Excuse me. Wool. Iridium wallet, that in the bin. Iridium milk in the bin. Truffles in the bin. Common mushrooms in the bin. Dwarf scroll in the bin. Don't need that. More cactus fruit. I didn't drop those off in the greenhouse the other day, I guess. In the bin. Cherry in the bin. Apricot. You too. Strawberries in the bin. Okay. And I guess the rest of this goes in the house somewhere. Various places, obviously. You got lots of chests in there. I only have 2 island totems. Okay, paying it is then. I need a couple seed makers because I think I need tulip and blue jazz seeds. Because I've got to make a barrel of flowers when I can. Let's see. Seed maker. put those there for the moment. And then let's see about some flowers. And now we'll just wait because it's 20 minutes. And then we'll put those in the green chest with the other seeds, and we'll pick up these seed makers again because I don't need them right now. Jazz seeds and tulip bulbs in there. Okay. Now let's see. We put those seed makers back. Then we go, which chest is it closest to those? Crystal. Or geode crusher, I should say. Yeah, let's put this basilisk paw down too. I think it's this one that's close to it, so let's see. Alrighty then. And I will see y'all later on another video because I'm just going to keep you posted on these orders and my general progress for a while because most of what I'm doing at the moment is kind of long term. So, see you soon. You know what? I was wrong about that because when I shut down the recording and was about to close the program and just carry on with what I was doing here on Stardew, I was like, wait a minute, you didn't go to Ginger Island and decide what your special order for Mr. Quee is going to be. By the way, Quee is a very strange pronunciation. It's QI, there's no W. Just like there's no QI being a CH sound either. It's a strange name. Yeah, let me drop those two. I think I've got some fish eggs in my inventory that are just going to get in the way right now. Lop. Okay. Next week is going to be the Desert Festival. That may be when I make my assault on the, yeah, I forgot to grab my blessing too. But that may be when I make my assault on the Skull Cavern. Because, gotta, you know, while you're over there anyway, may as well do it then. Let's see what blessing I get before I forget again. Statue of Endless Fortune. No. Statue of Blessings is way out here by the shrine, if I'm not much mistaken. Because I like to pretend that the blessings are coming from Grandpa. Blessing of energy. If you say so. I believe when I researched that, it basically means that I don't spend any energy the rest of the day. And since I've got 84%, and I'm about to go into the mines, or volcano dungeon I should say, that's going to be useful. Because trying to get through those funky, fractured floors is a major pain. I should forage, shouldn't I? Artifact is mixed seed, and we got mussel, and we got clam, and we got coral. Onward. A bone fragment and an omnitude. If you say so. Now that's annoying. I've got to excuse me, see if I can get my labels back. Because there were some things that I had labeled here on Ginger Island that are no longer labeled when I had some issues with the Stardew Access mod and deleted everything. Deleted it, had to reinstall it. That'll be later though, it's just Gus's well, it's Gus's shop and the resort sign here. No big deal really. Let's see. A diamond. Alright then. Let's see who's here today. We got Pierre, we got Harvey, we got Pam, we got Haley. And off we go to the farm. Okay. All coral for the forgeables. And let's see. Let's go see the walnut room. That'll be another tile I have to remark, I think. Although I can figure out where it is easily enough. Cuisine or... Oh. You know, I don't like either of those. I really don't. I think I'm just gonna skip Mr. Chi this week, Mr. Queen, Mr. whatever. Because I'm not sure I've got 100 of anything for him. I have enough for about 16 espressos. And at 450 a piece, I think they are. That's a long way from being what I would need, and I don't feel like wasting the money to make bread this week. And as far as the 100 of 7 different colors, I'm blind. Color is a chore in itself for me. So, no. Sorry, I just don't earn any chi gems this week. Because I just don't feel like I'm in the mood to do any of those. Go grab some ginger. Looks like we got some crops to water here. Okay. That'll do then. Now for harvestables. Lots of mangoes. Now we got a couple of peach trees. There's some bee, some honey. Honey. Should be the fairy rose, but I goofed up somehow and harvested those. So at some point I'm gonna have to set that up again. Now we got some nanners. Bananas. More bananas. And some more bananas. And just because we can, some more bananas. Wants a banana pudding, Dad? I could get you some. If these were real bananas, anyway. There's more bananas. There's some apricot. Here goes some blueberry. Let's see. Got a full chest again, so full inventory I should say. So let's go over here. Mussel in the bin. Coral in the bin. Clam in the bin. Horseradish, I forgot to give that to Linus. May as well sell it. 7 ginger in there. Dwarf scroll in there. Dozen mangoes, in you go. 5 peaches, in you go. 8 wild honey, in you go. 15 bananas, in you go. 3 apricot, in you go. A couple of blueberries, in you go too. Alright then. Grab the pineapple, it got away. And let's see what else we can get. Broccoli and pineapples. This iridium scythe, the range on it is fun, but it can sometimes bring in things you don't want, which is I think how I lost the fairy rose setup I had. Now that time, for example, I got broccoli, blueberries, and pineapples. There's some more cherries, and back. Excuse me, back we go. Then. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video here because my next move is just going to be to go into the volcano dungeon, and that's not something I feel like broadcasting today. It's actually not something I feel like doing either, but since I am not going to just pause the game and let it hang until I am in the mood, because that could be a month. Anyway, yeah. So, we'll see you on the next one, and I'll tell you what's going on then.